There's our guest. Tygeria is joining us right now. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing real good. How are you?
I'm good.
Well,
Just busy day.
well, first and foremost, I want to thank you for being on the show 11 minutes early. Um, yeah, that's a plus. You're not gonna hear no complaints from me. Like I don't mind if you call in like 5 minutes early or on the exact time, and you all good. You all good. So you are a model, you are a radio host, you are a Jill of all trades, and of course I first heard of you through the MOLL magazine. Um, let's begin with the modeling side of things first. Exactly what got you into doing modeling?
Well, actually, I was just going through a really hard time in my life, and I was thinking about, what career I could do, because I have to, when I first started, I just had my kid, and then, I was like, well, what could I do? And I was all like, I never thought I could be a model. So starting and working with this photographer, I really enjoyed it. And I just started working with more people, and then eventually I started getting the money to have my kid with the babysitter when I had to go to shoots and stuff. So, I mean, it turned out to be like a little career for me where I don't have to work anymore and I do modeling full time.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
That's awesome. You sound like someone that you've been through some rough times in your life, and I feel like we all go through that at times, and you found something that you're passionate about. You persevere, you overcome adversity, and I have been checking out your website and just seeing how far you come. You definitely on feel like you're on top of the world right now with all you have managed to do. So
Definitely.
I give you major credit for getting to where you are today and not giving up. Uh,
Well, thank you.
so for my understanding, you are a contestant for I think it's the Playboy Miss Social contest. I think you're one of the finalists, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, this is actually my last month doing the competition, and yeah, it's been. I actually just found out today that I didn't make it to the next round, and it's a bittersweet moment, I think, because I wish all the ladies that are in it, the best of luck. It's a tough competition. Everybody fighting for the same dream, and sometimes it gets a little tough, and I'm glad that my team and I handled it with such class, and not got into all the drama that goes down.
Well, I appreciate that you went through all of that, and you can hold your head high that you done it the right way. I have interviewed plenty of models that have competed. Some have won, some have come up short, and it's definitely a grind, especially when you have I don't want to make any accusations or anything, but sometimes people will buy votes, go to extreme measures, or I guess fans will go to extreme measures of
Yeah, to
wanting
get
to,
their girl to win.
yeah. So, I mean, I guess that is an option, but I think maybe Playboy Miss Social really needs to look into that and to see there needs to be somewhat of a limit into voting. Like it's one thing to vote once every day, but when you got people really putting their money out nonstop, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of bad things happen, man. So I mean,
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, for my team, it's great, We had a really good run. I've been in it for a couple of years now, or longer. I might have been in it 3 years, and Like for me, I was just like, you know what? I gave it my all. This month I had an amazing team. I had amazing support, and we fell short, and it's hard because it's like everybody's, already has a team months in advance, and it's just the way that the contest is made up. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, and it's not like just a 5-minute thing. You have to put it's like a 24-hour thing all day, all month long to get the support you need for a competition like that. You really do have to grind.
Absolutely, and I give credit to those that done it the right way, that done it fair, and not just not
Yeah.
just the models, but fans are just, and things like this has happened, and no matter what type of contest it is, there are going to be some flaws to it, and that can lead to people accusing people of cheating and things like that. But I mean,
Mhm.
that's always going to be flaws, no matter what type of contest it is. But at least
Yeah.
you did your best, and the fans did their best, and I mean that's all you can ask for. Uh,
Exactly. Yeah, and like I said, we're all fighting for the same dream. So I mean, it can get really hard, and you can make a good situation, bad easily. Feel that negative energy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So also, what I wanted to ask you is, who do you consider as influences in your career? People that made you want to pursue what you're pursuing right now.
Well, I've been interested in fashion since I was little. I mean, reading Vogue magazines. I like Coco Rocha. I like, Adriana Lima, like Tyra, all those big models, Naomi Campbell, all those big models have been, their inspiration. And I really do like Coco because of, she's a, she's a chameleon, she can portray anything and make it look good, and that was like the biggest thing for my modeling career. I wanted to do editorial, I wanted to do sexy stuff, I wanted to do boudoir, I wanted to do cosplay. I wanted to do it all. I didn't just want to be in one box and have people just throw me there and be like, well, Tygeria, she's that sexy model. I wanted to be, I wanted to have a little bit of everything. And so, yeah, she was one of my biggest inspirations, Coco Rocha.
From the photos I have had a chance to see, you definitely are a chameleon in your own right. You shown that you can stay true to yourself, and you're willing to try some new things. And in all honesty, I feel like sometimes models, like you pointed out, want to be stuck in the box. They want to stick to doing the same thing and not evolve, as you will. And as the we are in the social media era. We are in Twitter and Facebook and all sorts of things. There's other ways to get yourself out there, to put yourself on another level, and I give you credit for doing that, and it shows that for not just for yourself, but for photographers that wants to work with you, that you're willing to do more than just something that people may be familiar of what you've done.
Yeah, for sure, Thanks so much. Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that. It's definitely tough, and we live in such an electronic, digital age, and it's like, a lot of girls go towards, just doing sexy because it makes your name well known, and it gets you more people on your page. But it's always nice for me to explore different realms, because I get bored doing the same stuff over and over and over again.
Absolutely. So as we reach the midpoint of 2014, do you have any other plans, any other projects, anything particular you have in the works that you would like to promote?
I'm working with some new clothing companies, and I'm working with Vision Radio. I'm hoping that Teen News gets more popular. That's my own radio show, where I just really want to model as long as I. That's another plan of mine. I have so many things going on all the time.
Well, I definitely want to check out your radio show. I definitely want to check that out. When can people listen to the show?
Well, the show, the times always change for me because I think it's coming on at like 11:30 tonight. They have a Vision Radio app, and they have like the radio stations in North Carolina. If people like live there, they can listen to it live too. But I normally listen to it on my phone because they have an app, so it makes it easier to just be like, oh my gosh, I can hear it.
That's cool. I'll definitely will for sure check it out. And speaking of celebrities, the BET Awards is tomorrow night. Are you planning to go there? Or are you planning to watch it by any chance?
Oh, I should. I mean, nobody told me about the award show coming on. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I have a friend who's a makeup artist that's going there to the actual award show. So, yeah, that's great. I can't wait to see that tomorrow.
I have watched the BET Awards every single year since it started, and from my understanding, Chris Rock is hosting it, and obviously some of the big names and all of music are going to be there performing. All I'm hoping for, and I think it may happen either at the top of the show or midpoint of the show, or maybe the last performance. Considering all the talk about the Outcast reunion, I'm a huge Outcast fan, and I'm hoping as they continue their reunion year, if you will, if they perform one time at the BET Awards, that's the one thing I'm hoping for. That would make me very happy. That would just make me satisfied of the BET Awards overall, to tell you the truth. Yes, Andre and Big Boy, they one of the top hip hop groups in my opinion, and they've been doing this on separate things for quite a while. I understand you gotta do your own things, your own music, but I think it's time for them to get back together and make that music. So,
Yeah, their music together was great. I like that Hey Y'all song and a few others of theirs. Like, they had good music together.
absolutely. So, go ahead and promote your links for anyone out there that wants to learn more from your work and want to keep track of what else you got going on. Why don't you go ahead and promote your social media links?
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to check out my websites, I actually have two websites. It's Tygeria1.com and Tygeria.com. And every social media outlet is Tygeria1. So if you go to Instagram, Tygeria1, Twitter, Tygeria1, and Facebook.com/Tygeria1. It's pretty simple.
That is awesome. And I noticed that your Facebook page is verified. But
Yeah.
but your Twitter account is not verified as of yet. And I'm asking Twitter, what's up with that? I mean,
Yeah, like I wondered about that too, because I was like going, well, my Facebook's verified. How come my Twitter hasn't gotten verified yet? So I have to wait it out and see if Twitter starts noticing me.
do they not
Let's see.
do they not realize that this is Tygeria? She's actually a big deal. Okay, she's more than just the model. She's a radio host. She's a businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur. She's an established human being. And you got plenty of people that be getting their Twitter names verified, and I'm just like, I mean, I would like to be verified myself, but I'm not as famous as a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I'm
Like
okay. It's okay.
Twitter's a little more like they like want like a letter or something, a recommendation, or if they know you're like a big star, then they just, automatically do it, like if you have too many pages or something. But I'll see. I'm going to wait it out and see what happens, and if not, I'll talk to some people to get them, you know, on it and see how I can get it.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a job interview. You need that reference. You need that
Yeah,
recommendation.
it's like a, it's just like it'd be cool to get verified because all the celebrities are getting verified.
Hmm. I see. I see. Now, like I said at the beginning of the interview, I first heard of you through you being featured on MOLL magazine. I don't remember what magazine it was, what month it was, but you was on there with Ashley Salazar. Um, what I want to ask is, how did that came about?
Well, I was in the PBMS contest, to a contest from Mall Magazine, and I actually won the contest, and that's pretty much how that came to be.
Well,
Like I won the contest, and then and Ashley and I had been friends because of the whole PBMS stuff. I met her through that, and then we kind of chit chat and everything. And she's a really cool girl. She owns Small Magazine, or like the editor or something. But yeah, she's a great girl, and yeah, I was excited that I'm like, oh, this girl she's got more followers than I do. She's got like 1 million. I was like, wow, this big star's talking to little old me. That's pretty cool.
I guess that's another person that needs to be verified too. Now that I think about it, so I'm just saying. But yeah, everybody go check out Tygeria, Tygeria1.com. Just go to that website specifically. All the social media links I'll post it. Facebook, Twitter, and go check her out and show your support. Well, Tygeria, it was great chatting with you, and thank you for being on the show, and welcome to the Miss Ooh La La family. Since you are on one of the magazines, so
Well, thank you so much,
and
and thank you for having me.
thank you, and continue success, and again, thank you for being on. You have a great evening and have a great weekend.
You too. Have a great day.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.
That was Tygeria joining me here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.